Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a weekly reading for Sagittarius from the 3rd to the 9th of September 2018. If you want a personal reading, I've put the details of my website and email address in the description box, so please send me a message on my email or go and visit my website to make a booking. I've put the decks I'm using down in the description box, and I put links to eBay and Amazon if you want to purchase the decks. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if this message resonates with you, and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. So I'm going to just draw some cards for the general energy reading, and then I'll do the general tarot reading after that. Okay, so the first card is the Boat, which says money or property through inheritance, winning or a windfall. So some money coming in for you with this boat. It looks like it's taking you into a nice place of abundance. So definitely money coming in for you. And the shark says take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So watch, if money is coming to you, watch out for that money. You don't want to lose it. Don't overspend it. Make sure that you're investing the money rather than just spending it frivolously. And the grasshopper, situations in balance that require careful handling. So you've got something going on around you that requires you to be very diplomatic, it seems, with this grasshopper. So in the past, you've got the Bell, which says there was some announcement that was made, a long journey, either physical, mental, or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So there seems to have been some sort of journey that you have taken. There was an announcement, maybe you went off to visit somebody, with regards to this announcement, but you've recently had some sort of trip that you have taken. It seems with the boat, there has also been some sort of trip over there as well. So going into the future, you've got the Bag, which says something important, such as a new job or a raise coming in for you. And the Hand said in need of help, assistance, or guidance. So you have probably started a new job and you're needing to be shown the ropes during this particular period. So something new, and maybe this was why there's new money coming through, because you've had a new job that you just received and you're needing guidance for that. So at the moment, maybe that's what's happening. You're going to get a new job, or you may be applying for a new job, which you will get, and you will need some assistance, some guidance, some help in getting through that job, or learning the ropes for the job. So whatever money is coming in, make sure that you're watching how you're spending it. There's some sort of situation that is around you that requires a lot of diplomacy, and it seems like in the past you've had some sort of trip that you have taken. So those are the general energies for that week. So I have shuffled this deck. I'll just give it one more shuffle and then just draw some cards. So the main card is the Nine of Swords. It seems like you're very, very stressed out about something. Somebody's on your back about getting things done quickly, and that's caused a lot of anxiety. You've got all these bats chasing this woman, so you're not sleeping at night as well. Being kept awake by all these nightmares and grief, and everything seems to be like a big monster that's chasing you. So you've got all these swords over here. So you've got all these thoughts running to your mind that are keeping you awake and causing you a lot of anxiety. And you're not sleeping at night. You've got all these bats running around over there. So all these things are playing on your mind and making you very, very anxious. You might be having panic attacks, or maybe having stress-related problems and issues going on around you. A lot of anxious energy going on there. So what's happened with you? You've got the Three of Swords. This card is a heartbreak card. This is also a card of things going on in the night, because you've got the night birds, you've got the bats, you've got these night birds over here, the owls. So you are definitely not having a good sleep at night. So you are having a lot of anxiety. These swords are crossed, so it might have involved 3 people usually, but whatever is going on, you're feeling very, very miserable. Everything looks like it's a nightmare situation. You can see with the swords all going into the ground over here. So all these thoughts, this is the energy that is grounding you. This nervous energy, this awful energy is grounding you, which is not a good energy to ground you, because what it does is it just makes you more anxious, more paranoid about what is going on. So you've got a lot of anxiety going around you, but you've got the sun over there, so that might not be as bad as you think it is, because there is a sun there that is going on. So although you're feeling like very heartbroken, and this ground looks so thorny, and everything looks so desolate, like nothing is happening, there's nothing of worth going in your life, that might not be the case. But you've got the Ten of Swords that has crossed this case. So it looks like there was some sort of ending, maybe a marriage. So you've got the Ten of Swords crossing with the Three of Swords. So the ending of the cycle of this relationship was, because this is usually like a family marriage card, the Ten of Pentacles. It's also the 10 and an end of a cycle. So you have had some sort of breakup, divorce, some sort of desolate, whatever firm, solid relationship that you had. There may have been children involved. Something has come to an end, and it's caused a lot of heartbreak. So a stable relationship has now ended, especially with the 10 of coins and this 3 of swords, showing that there was a lot of heartbreak there. So in the past, you've been dealing with this King of Cups, and maybe this is the person with whom you have broken up with. So you've had a lot of dealings or a lot of issues going on with this person, the King of Cups, recently. Maybe they have been emotionally withdrawn from you, and you haven't been getting along with them. And that relationship had ended up being quite a burden to you. You were working very, very hard. Maybe you were the one that took a lot of the responsibilities within that relationship, and of course it didn't work out, it didn't pan out. Maybe you weren't getting along, you were carrying too many burdens, and that started affecting the relationship, and this is why it has ended up ending. So whatever happened, this relationship that you had, maybe it was based just on responsibility, has now come to an end. So you've got 2 tens over there, showing that there's definitely the end. So these people, maybe you're with each other for a very long time. You can see this is a young couple, this is an older couple, so you'll have reached the end of the cycle that you could have gone through anymore. Maybe you worked very hard, established your relationship when you were young, and now in your later years in life you find you are not getting along. There's no more communication going on over here. Both of you have gone your separate ways. You've got this crow in the middle of the two of you. So you're both wise in your own ways, but you'll have been separated. Maybe somebody came between the two of you, but it looks like there's no more communication between the two of you. You're both wise, but in different ways, and you're not getting along anymore. So on your mind is this King of Swords. So maybe you are planning on, this is usually a card that's representing somebody legal, a judge, somebody, a lawyer, somebody that is involved with legal matters. So that is who you want to actually approach right now. So maybe you are discussing things with your lawyer at the moment, or coming before a judge to make sure that the situation gets resolved. So you are sort of seeking legal advice at this moment to get this situation sorted out, or you're planning to do that anyway. You've been looking to the past a lot and thinking back on the times that were really good between you and your significant other, and maybe you were thinking about how you all had a wonderful life in the past, and it seems like you were very, very much in love with each other, and you've been looking back at those fond memories with fondness, or maybe you've been trying to look at those memories to get some answers as to why things have happened the way they happened now. So what's going with you? You're needing some sort of financial assistance at this particular moment. Maybe you have children to look after. Maybe you're trying to get a settlement from the person that you have you are getting separated from. Maybe that's the reason why you've gotten legal counsel in. So you're trying to sort out finances at the moment. So that's where you are. You're trying to decide who gets what. So maybe that's what's going on at the moment. Who gets what and how much of it they get. So maybe the finances are being distributed between the two of you, and you're deciding who takes what and who leaves what. So that's what seems to be going on. And it seems like there are children also involved in that. So there's some sort of settlement that is going on over there. So around you, you've got the Nine of Wands. You're being very defensive at the moment. You are protecting what is yours. You're trying to make sure that whatever is yours, you get to keep, and whatever You have to let go. You have to let go, because it seems like there are, there are people coming in. Maybe there are payments that need to be made, but you are trying to defend and protect yourself, and defend and protect your belongings as well, and trying to keep them safe. So there looks like there is some sort of distribution, or that, or whatever is, things are being, you know, divided between the two of you, and children are involved as well, and whatever, you're trying to keep as much as you can and protect yourself. So you've got a defense system going on over here. You're very vigorously and very actively trying to defend whatever, and keep whatever is yours. And you're praying quite a bit. With the Judgment, you're trying to transform yourself. You're hoping for a second chance to come around, something to change. You want to take a new path as well. So you're trying to transform yourself, trying to go back, looking for a second chance to do something maybe that you haven't done before, and you're trying to find a new path over here. So that's in your hopes and fears. So going into the future, the final outcome, you've got the Hermit, you've got the Ten of Swords, and the Emperor. So a lot of tens here, so definitely an end of a cycle. So the Hermit, spending a lot of time by yourself. This is a 9. This is also an ending coming along, doing a lot of soul searching. Maybe you're doing a lot of spiritual research. Maybe you're also you could be going back into studying or education, wisdom, but definitely spending a lot of your time by yourself and trying to find the answers and the truth, going deep within yourself. A lot of time alone, by yourself. With the Ten of Swords, you realize that the situation is finished, it's over, it's done with, and that's that. You've got to lay it to rest. This person is in the graveyard burying the dead. And that is how you've got to see that relationship, as something that is dead. You are very, very cloudy about it, very confused about what happened, and you are in mourning at the moment about what went wrong. You're thinking about all the bad things that were said, you're said to each other, it seems, and, that you are crying about whatever happened, but it's finished and it's gone now, and you've got to move on. And you've got to find your inner strength yourself. The Emperor card shows that you've got to take charge now. You have got to be the person that is in control, the person who doesn't listen to anybody, who shows that you can take charge, you can stand up for yourself. You've got to be a ruler. All the things seem like very dreary around you. There doesn't seem to be much going on that you can change. You have got to show that you're a person of leadership, and you have the skills to actually, take the lead role, and you've got to be the person who stands up for themselves. So you definitely have to be determined. Take authority back, and you have got to take your power back with this Emperor card. So I'm just going to draw 3 cards from the Angel Tarot. And this is for advice. So you've got the Page of Air that says challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So something new coming in, some sort of information is coming to you. It's not a very emotionally based information, it's just facts that will be coming. So some facts revealed to you, and you've got to be it's something very cold, hard facts, really logical, nothing emotional attached to it. Somebody will be delivering this sort of information, so something coming to light for you. The Five of Water says things not turning out the way you hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, and crying over spilled milk. So you're definitely upset, heartbroken over what has happened, and you have been crying. You're looking to the past. You are looking and you are crying over what happened, and you're feeling a bit depressed you're feeling quite depressed about it at this moment, and they didn't turn out the way you wanted. Maybe you invested a lot in this relationship, because it seems like you know this person for a long time, from the time you were quite young to now, a time when you're much more mature, and it upsets you quite a bit. The last one is the Queen of Fire, which says stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So even with this Emperor card, which is a card that's ruled by Mars, and the Queen of Fire, which is a fire sign card, it's saying that you've got to take your power back and show that you can do it. And you mustn't underestimate yourself. You've got to act with confidence. Even if you don't always feel that confidence, and you have to what's the saying? Fake it till you make it. So fake it. until you really do feel it. And one day you wake up and say, yes, I am confident, I can do that. So initially, even though you're scared to do things, do it. Because, eventually it become part of you and you will just do it naturally. So if you're not feeling very confident right now, make sure that you are acting with confidence, and eventually you will have that confidence. So you need to act with confidence. You need to spread your wings and fly. This situation obviously was not doing you any favors. It seems like maybe it was a very stagnant situation and it has run its course. With all the tens that are coming out within the spread, it seems like this situation has reached its natural end, and it was inevitable that it ended. It may have been making you miserable and you didn't even realize that it was. But now it's come to an end, so you need to act with confidence and move forward in life, and try to get over it. Try not to cry too much about it. Know that something better will come your way. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.